been a couple of minutes to a couple of few days, but your boy's back. Um, Listen, you're the man right now, okay? No one's going to tell you this, but your boy's here to gas you up, all right? We want to give you a little bit of insight on what women are thinking right now about you and what women are finding absolutely irresistible about the Sigma man right now. Your ability to plan ahead and seem to have a strategy no matter what, but you don't seem to really give signs or show anything about your strategy until you're about to do it, or you've already done it. Most of the time already done it. That kind of strategery really sets you apart out of most men, even alphas who sometimes need a team, and they're kind of shoot it from the hip type of guys, and they normally do land on their feet, and they kind of like that shoot it from the hip thing. But you plan out, and with women, they like a man that can plan. They know you can plan family events. They know that you'll plan out different functions and the life course and make sure that they're protected and provided for. See, women are really big about being provided for. They don't want to be homeless or on Section 8. A lot of them are on Section 8 right now, and it is what it is, right? Some of them have been on Section 8, and their housing just came in, so they're able to move into a home that they've been waiting on the list for while they've been living with their mothers. So, they're not doing very well out here. And you're just out here thriving because you figured out the secret code. And this is something else, we'll call it number two, that drives them wild, is you figured out the secret code to, as a man. Now, you don't know what the code is for women, necessarily, but some women can take your advice for real. But you figured out the code to not allow other people to throw you off course and also manipulate your life path by being in your life, and then once being in it, being like a parasite to you, feeding off of you while also destroying whatever direction you were going in, and kind of manipulating you to kind of go in whatever direction they want you to go in. And I don't care what people say, you gotta smash that like button. If you're not going in the direction that you want to go, you're going in the wrong direction. I don't care if someone thinks that they know the right path for you. How would they know? They're not you. Your mind works a certain kind of way. You're a representation of God in this realm. You know the way you're supposed to be represented. Don't let no one take your power from you. And it's something that women love as well. They love that you don't let anyone take your power from you. You know what I'm saying? You are very much so grounded. You know who you are. Sorry, guys. I just got through working out. You know me. If I can get some push-ups in, I'll do what I can do when I can do it. I'm still fasting, so bear with me. I'll stop fasting once my son gets here. But and that's another one. You're super disciplined. You're disciplined. You're resilient as well. We'll talk about that in a minute. But your discipline is unmatched. I mean, the work. Listen, you guys are out here working out daily, maintaining a certain diet, knowing that you have to make sure you stretch, or I don't care how young you are, you will end up with an injury. Um, you're also bringing a whole new thing to the whole idea of working out itself. Hold on. You know what I'm saying? The way that you work out is not really conventional, but you're not conventional or traditional. You are traditional, but you're not a regular guy. You're basically running around out here like a superhuman. No one wants to talk about it, but I mean, stuff that you're doing, the level of working out that you do is on a level of, I'm not going to say athlete, or, but I mean, you guys are really getting it in. But even athletes are not necessarily intellectually uh, stimulating themselves and increasing those muscles like you guys are. So that's something else. Your intellect is unmatched. Like you can carry a conversation, hold a conversation, destroy a conversation. You can carry a person, hold a person, destroy a person. And that's the gift from God. It's a gift that you have to make sure that you hold close and you're very careful with. But at times, you have to unleash very small quantities of it to let people know you're not someone to be messed with. It has to be done. It has to be done. And women absolutely adore and love this. You'll have some women complain about, he seems so random. Why is he so random? I'm a man. Hey, what kind of man would I be if I wasn't random? If I was predictable? You know what I'm saying? You got to be unpredictable, and that's what a man should be. So when a woman's like, he's just so spontaneously and he ran so spontaneously random, and I just don't know what he's gonna do. That's the way it's supposed to be. What is this thing? I'm out here in the woods, man. I swear, some of these things, these birds, I'm ready to go overseas. That's something else. Women love your ability to just pick up and go. You make sure that you are so grounded that your money is made by yourself. You are your money. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It's crazy. It's like thinking about it for a second. You make the money. The money don't make you. You know what I mean? You don't have to go and work for the money. The money works for you. You live in your life and being who you are. It should, if you're doing your life right, which you're a Sigma, I'm not going to insult you. I'm sure you are. You're investing and moving with the gifts that God has given you. You know how to go back through your Sigma, so you've had multiple jobs. You know how to use those different jobs to, assimilate this unique blend of skills that you're able to monetize in different kind of ways very easily. And you also believe in having multiple sources of passive income. You don't sit around here working too hard for nothing for anybody anywhere. Women absolutely adore this. They can't get enough. They like how you make your money work for you and you work smarter, not harder. You find ways to, make money, but also have plenty of time to do what you want to do because you know that in order for you to be the best version of yourself and pour from a full cup, you have to recharge your energy and get away from people. Sometimes people don't know what they're doing. Like, for example, I have family members that they don't know that they're draining my energy or playing and doing goofy stuff. Like, I have a family member for no reason will ask a random question or, okay, for example, let's say this, right? Let's say that you say that you're going to call the family member back and like, I'll call you back this weekend or I'll call you and then I'll see you this weekend. You don't see them that weekend and you don't call them back. We all know what I'm talking about, probably a parent. And then the next time you talk to them, the first thing out of their mouth, hey, stranger. I was like, you'd be like, hey, how's going on? And then they might say something like, nothing much, waiting on you to call back. That was a week ago. No, you're not. You see what I'm saying? And this is just, this isn't necessary. It's petty. And then when you call them on it, they're going to say, I'm just picking with you. But why? Why? Because your energy is so neutral and calm. They can feel it. Some people just, they want to poke and pry at you, man. They want to like disturb you. They don't even know why you do it. Why they do it. I'm sorry. They don't even know why they do it. They just do it. Just poke and pry and, be asking too many questions and trying to get under your skin and trying to find holes and loopholes in what you're saying. It's the craziest thing in the world to me. I digress. But women love how you know how to navigate and get away from people that are lower vibrational without really calling them out. without being rude or mean about it, you exit stage left politely, kindly, and that's anywhere you go, any party you're at, or anything like that. And that's something else. You don't really go out too much, like all over the place. When you go somewhere, you're going to a place for a reason. So if you're going out at night, you're gonna probably hit a couple bars that you know about. You definitely have probably done recon on them, and you definitely looked them up. Look at the reviews, look at the dress code, see if you can wear shades. You know what I'm saying? Now, I mean, yeah, listen, I like a place where it's not too uptight, where you got to go in there with a fresh cut. I want to be able to relax, but also it's a bar and not a club because I think bars have a different atmosphere. It just seems like a bar is more relaxed. You know what I'm saying? It's more chill. I'm not saying that clubs are impossible to deal with. I'm just saying I would rather the environment of a bar. A bar is a little bit more lit. 11:11. I said that. You know it's right. A bar is a little bit more lit. Therefore, I mean, like in a sense of safety, you can see more what's going on. So some of them are fully lit. So it's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? And women like how this is something else. Even if like okay, like, women don't know how much I go out. They can't tell. They can't tell when I go to bars. They can't tell when I've, maybe had a drink or two and I end up getting up late and starting my videos a little bit late. They can never tell. They think that I stay at home all the time. I would rather for them to think that than to know that I go out sometimes and, I got a couple friends in the area. I get kind of lit. And then they'd be like, oh, you spontaneously get up and post up content. Nah, I'm kind of recovering. But yeah, whatever. But you go out, and here's the thing about when you go out. The reason why I can't stop going out is because every time I go out, I ain't gotta do. Man, when you roll solo, like okay, I'll meet up at the club with my friends. I don't go there with them. I don't. I used to, we all roll together, and normally I got the best whip. So, but I don't. My friends be like, oh, listen, no, you're not riding with me because I might leave early. Always tell them that. That's how you get out of people riding with you. You be like, hey, I might leave early. You know what I'm saying? I'm known for leaving early. They'd be like, oh, you're a party pooper, whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? And then you ride by yourself, meet up with them there. And that way also, as you didn't ride with them, they don't really cling to you too much. And you're able, because when you're out there by yourself and you're a good looking dude, I'm telling you, like women love the chase. I'm telling you, man. And then when they see that you walk to your friends and you got somebody there, not some kind of weirdo, but then you're like by yourself, man, I'm telling you, y'all be talking like women do approach. They do approach, especially when they're lit at the club. The problem is you got a group of them approaching, and they're all trying to decide which one's going to get you, and they don't know. I don't know what's going on here, but where does stuff be happening, man? What's this person doing right here? What's going on? Just turning around in the middle of the road? What? The weirdest stuff happens when I go live, man. And that's something else that women do notice. I want you to know that women notice that things around you happen. It doesn't matter where you're at or how quiet things are. Like things just start popping off whenever you start walking around. You have this energy about you. And see, here's the thing about it too. Women also know that you know how to manifest and how to keep yourself in proper alignment with your higher self. So, but see, some people, I've heard this woman talk like this. Some people are in their higher self, but they stay in their higher self and they can't leave the house. They can't really interact with people. And when they do interact with people, they're kind of weird or whatever. And you know what I'm saying? Like they also don't know how to really get things done. They're just kind of like in their higher self, feeling like they got to stay in a certain place and worry about making sure their emotions, don't aren't shown. Whereas you are balanced. You know how to be your higher self while also, being here in the world too, grounded in the world, but also, being a part of your higher self, accessing all that knowledge, the discipline that comes with. See, when you're in alignment with your higher self, you're never in a rush, you're never in a hurry, you think things through, and the thinking that you do is natural. Like I'm out here in nature, and my thinking goes like, these birds chirping and stuff, and the wind blowing, and it allows me to think in a way that's really like a free think. You know how to ground yourself and get yourself back in alignment very quickly. You know how to adapt and adjust and catch trends. Um, you pick up on patterns, um, different kind of, not just body languages, but different things that people are doing as a group. You're able to detect that, see it, either avoid it or do what you want to do, call it out, however you want to move on it. You can see through people's BS. It's something that they love the most. They call you a human lie detector. You're able to see through people's BS. Oh man, I'm gonna turn this down. It was all the way up the whole time, so I know it's like loud. It's whatever, man. Next time I'll do better. You're able to see through people's BS very easily. You like a human lie detector, and women notice that. It's something that they really enjoy seeing happen because they know that nobody can BS you. Therefore, if they're with you and you are supposed to be responsible with finances, they know that somebody couldn't con you out of the money, or let's say you had some female friend and she was making moves on you. Now some guys don't really notice that kind of stuff. They know you would be intelligent enough to be able to pick up on it and adjust accordingly and get up out of the situation. You know, give some comfort. And all these things combined makes you this super soldier, super warrior type of person that's just walking around amongst regular people. And you guys have this full disguise, like you're walking around and you're a whole, you know, just movement, just walking around amongst regular people. Just, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Just a king walking around amongst regular people because what I'm saying? You're really of the people. No matter how blessed you are, and this is where women get it confused too. Women are like, if I had a man like that, look like that, or some of these women are crazy enough to say if they were a man and looked like you and had the ability to move like men do, they would be kind of wicked and take advantage of it. But you're so well grounded because, men that are, real men, we don't take advantage of the gifts that God give us. We're completely grateful and we make sure we show our gratitude through positive actions and being a great representation of God's love in this realm. That's what men try to do. But, women without the leadership of a man can be kind of wicked. And I don't care what they say. I don't care what they say. They want your leadership. You guys smash that like button. They want your leadership. They really want a man in their life. And see, here's the thing. They thought that it was either or. It was either have, a cute bad boy or have this unattractive, nerdy type of guy that'll have his life together, but you don't want to look at him too often, and he definitely can't lay it down in the bedroom. Then we come along, break those stereotypes. We have them both combined. The full bad boy look, image, feel, but you're a responsible adult that can have children and maintain a serious relationship without feeling the need to do any cheating or anything crazy like that. You know what I mean? Oh, those guys were cutting grass. I was wondering why in the world are those people turning around in the middle of nowhere? Are they cutting down trees or something? And, before I go, you got the ability to pretty much get along with anybody. You know what I'm saying? You never met a stranger. You ever heard those kind of personality people? You never met a stranger. Everybody just walks up to you. You let people walk up to you and tell you their whole life. And you're not even really, you know what I'm saying? You're not really asking for it. You're not like you have a problem with them talking to you, of course not. But, those people don't normally talk to people, randomly, especially people that, look like you. You might be a guy like me, kind of rugged. You'll still have people out here looking at you, want to talk to you, all this kind of stuff, tell you their whole life story. It's a lot of stuff that goes on out here. I don't want to hold you guys. I appreciate you guys. Smash that like button. All these things drive women wild about you. You know what I'm saying? This stuff has women out here watching whatever content you post up because everybody has social media. So don't act like you're not a man out here posting up something. If you're trying to get women, you should have some type of social media. If you don't, then you're not trying to get women. Listen, if you don't have social media, you ain't got to be super popular. But if you don't have social media and posting stuff up, the modern woman or the now woman, whatever we're going to call her, she's going to think that you don't exist. She's going to be like, are you even real? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I just don't have social. You got to just, even if it's for like a business, like an LLC or something like that. Like, oh, yeah, it's got Instagram for my LLC, but I put pictures up or whatever. And, okay, then they can go and verify you. If these women can't verify you like, I don't have any social media. They're going to be like, uh-oh, this dude right here. Why you need to be off the grid like that? They got to be able to look you up. Get yourself on social media as much as possible. Show that you're an open book. That's something that we always do. And for you other guys out here trying to be like Sigmas, you got to get out there, put yourself on social media, whatever, and be an open book. Not tell your business. There's a difference. There's a difference between being sneaky and, moving in silence. Keeping some things private. Yeah. Sneaky and keeping things private are two different things. But I'm going to hold y'all. Get back up in here. And I got to record this video really quickly before my son gets here. Let me just pre-record done. So that way I'm not thinking about it. I wanted this pre-record done and do Insanity again. I'm on these workouts, y'all. I'm doing Insanity and P90X. and doing the workouts that I was doing before. But I had to find something else to do because during the winter it's hard to go outside for me and make videos, and because I can't make the videos while I'm outside, it's too cold. So I have to find time to go outside and then make videos outside of doing that. It's too much. I like to optimize things. That's why I record my videos while I do my walks. You know what I'm saying? Get my paces in, then go back to the house. You know what I mean? You got to optimize your day. I'm all about making sure I make everything work. But look, y'all, appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Smash that like button. We're trying to get these views back up, y'all. I'm back on the channel doing what I got to do. All right. Doing what I got to do. So you guys, I'm going to drop videos on here as well. And I'll do some YouTube shorts, but mainly it'll be, the live streams like I always do. But appreciate y'all. Let's get this channel up. Let's make it pop in like the other two channels, all right?